Hey, what's up? What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Say, where you at? Where you at? Yeah. Right here. Right here. Man, what it do? Yeah, buddy. Well, what's going on? Yeah, me, myself, better late than never, you heard? Well, actually, what I'm going to do today, happy musical score. What's up? Happy musical score. What it do? For sure. Yeah. Yeah, normally, some would be, I have a different topic. Famous Dex, what's up? What's up, Playboy? How you doing? Famous Dex, what's up? Famous, yeah, you got the famous Amos, the famous Dex in the house. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, man, this Starbucks motherfucking coffee. This shit here, boy, some strong shit. Um, yeah, what's going on? Well, last week what happened was I done it like a 2 hour live for those who, you know, yeah, which one, man? Which one? This one or this one? This is a Super Bowl ring. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this just something, pretty much, man. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, last week what happened was I had done a live, 2 hour live, right? Talking about this chump whack and kind of like put up the videos to prove what a person's saying out their mouth. You heard? Okay. Now, the video had posted, video posted, and man, it's like 8 hours later, man. What's up, Rob? What's up? What's up, TX T3RX? What's going on? Double Money Sam, what's cracking? SS, yeah. Well, uh, prod, whatever prod tier, I mean, sometimes I get some disturbed motherfuckers that come in here, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can stick around because you know what I'm saying? I ain't the type that just goddamn it poof and kick you out, you know? But man, don't be laying there goddamn advised, man. Keep laying there making these miscellaneous motherfucking, statements and shit. You know what I'm saying? You dig? So, I mean, even though I don't respond to that, you know what I'm saying? So I know sometimes, these suckers be coming over here, they send them over here to try to distract me if I was, from what I'm really, really gonna say about they monkey ass, man, it is what it is. So anyway, last week I made a 2 hour live, right? And therefore, it's kind of like 8 hours later, it say posted on my phone. I mean, say processing, right? So when it processed pretty much, and then I'm looking on my TV, I'm wondering why it didn't go to HD. Little sexy, what's going on? What's cracking? How you doing? Okay, that's who happy musical is, huh? Yeah. Bernard Brown, what's going down? Good to see you too, fam. You was there last week, Brown, when I done the live and shit. It disappeared. It just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? But I think I pushed the button to try to lay there and delete that process um, video that was saying in process, and then it deleted the whole video. Yeah. So you was there. It was almost 2 hours. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, happy musical. What's going down. It's right here. Which one? Well, this is a personal ring right here, Miss Sexy. This is a personal, but talking about the Super Bowl ring. You talking about the Super Bowl ring for sure. Probably be a little too heavy for you. You know, I got when I play the piano, right? I like play the piano and shit, right? Every now and then. So know, it be kind of hurt my finger and shit when I play the piano. It be kind of heavy and shit. Yeah. What's happening over on that West Coast? Little sexy. How Frosty doing? You all right? Yeah, pretty much. So that's what happened. So now, I got to reiterate this shit, but then, not from word for word or verbatim of files, because me myself always have a twist in my motherfucking lingo. So first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to well, I switch up on pieces. I switch up on pieces, lady. So hey, like today was hot. So when it be hot, like some dudes be wearing all them chains and shit. You really? Yeah, Bernard. Yeah. B, it was a good live though, man. And man, I don't know why these motherfuckers be goddamn it at me like that, man. It had the video, and then up top it had the video saying process, but you can still see the video and play the video. So I figured it been 8 hours, it's 9 hours. So let me, delete where it say process, and it was gone. So I made a short video saying lost footage. You know. Yeah, Frosto, tell him what's up. Yeah. Yeah, so anyhow, so that's how that went. But I'm gonna kind of remake it, today and make sure I get it out there, because there I hear something different. So I like to give a shout out to everybody, Liz Sexton, my man Frosty, Bernard Brown, pretty much famous Dex, you know what I'm saying? Man, Carolina Black, Christopher Mudd, Tony Red, Self Sanders, People's News, Mike Burrick, Michael Thaddeus, Big Will, Brian Murdoch, Rasan Now, 169, Extraordinary Gentleman, Brody Mack, my man Eugene Miranda, Cheryl Cyphers from that motherfucking New York, you know what I'm saying? And Tasha Bush, what's up? Tony Red, what's up? Deion Anderson, Deion Thompson, pretty much. My man, goddamn it, LeRon English, Lee Jack, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy Johnny O, and a host of others, pretty much. So let me go on, lady, and get to the point. Now, what my thing is, stand up. You say stand up. I want to see you. You want me to stand up? Well, okay, I'm gonna stand up. I know I normally don't do requests, but I stand up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand up for you. Let's get on some jeans. Last time I was gaining some weight, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, I had to knock that off. You know what I'm saying? To knock that off. Sometimes eating a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So, I had to make sure, I was straight. I was like, wow. But sometimes you can gain weight so quick, so fast, you know what I'm saying? Fast, it ain't like I be going to the gym every day or go to the gym, but I'm kind of like straight for to be almost 63. Well, I might well say I'm 63 because this year is here already. For sure. For sure. Appreciate it. Yeah, so anyhow, like I said, there's some things that you really don't talk about, right? With that 1090 Jake, he kind of like jumped in the mix and trying to lay out in Scar, Mr. H, Mr. Who would name and whatnot. But then you had a whole lot of Adam, Wack, he was one of them to try to jump on the bandwagon and say these things, but then again, try to back out of it. But it's too late, my buddy. You dig? He only jumped out of it because his address was posted out there. His phone number, his ex-wife address is posted out there because he stayed in Calabasas. His ex-wife, Kim Ross, which was Kim Jones, she stayed in Palmdale, California. So he trying to back out of it now. Well, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in the house, you know what I'm saying? Far as, pretty much, I got on house shoes, I'm in the house, so I'm comfortable. So, I don't walk on, my floor with my shoes and whatnot. You look sassy. you know, and then I, you know, walk around here, you know, with my socks. So yeah, shoes be at the door for sure. So when I leave out, you know what I'm saying? I go to the door and make sure I put my shoes on. You heard? Yeah, yeah. So you know, like to keep on fresh whites. But anyhow, so now he got them a green light, right? He green light to where if he done tore his ass out the frame. He done laying there files, you know, trying to push it off on 1090 Jake, but then you the one said this shit. So that's why I kind of downloaded and recorded so people can see exactly what this Mark was saying. And then there's a host of other people that don't really know what they into. You as far as saying some shit and really don't know who they fucking with. It's some things you just don't touch. See, me myself, I'm familiar with fires, you know, everything that go, you know, around in Chicago. So for those who be trying to say these type of things, now I may not know everything because something is out my generation as far as the young motherfuckers or the middle-aged motherfuckers, you know, and they probably from another side of town, but they ain't making no noise or doing nothing spectacular because if it was, then I would know them. You did? So here you go, pretty much. But I want to introduce you to these people here. They said some fuck. They always say some fucked up shit. Idiots that think people are gonna get out of jail that aren't getting out of jail at all. Oh look. Because why do y'all think? Okay, so idiots that think people are gonna get out of jail that aren't getting out of jail at all. Yeah, we definitely can. Because why do y'all think Larry Hoover is getting out? It's okay. So y'all haven't heard Trump has announced the pardon of Larry Hoover. So if y'all not familiar with Larry Hoover, he is the leader and founder of the notorious Gangster Disciples. He's pretty much one of their most notable members. If he's not the leader, I don't think he may not be the leader. I think he just may be a notable member. And he's been in jail for pretty much like since the 70s. He was originally released from home. So I do want to play, you know, because a lot of Chicago people, they see this and they're excited. So he still got them 200 years, though. So he is at home. Is going to finish out his 200 years in state prison where Trump has no effect on because the president can only affect federal cases. This is what you also got to understand. We have to stop putting these type of men on a pedestal. These type of individuals who, because this man, he called him a political prisoner. When he got in trouble with the federal government, he was already in prison for killing another black man. Again, so this operation that they try to act like, oh, he said the boats or Chicago boats or whatever, that was shown to be a money laundering operation in the federal indictment. Idiots that think people are going to get out of jail that aren't. Now, see, these some new podcasts that apparently, I don't know where they from. Bitch sitting up here laughing like, oh, he got 200 years, ha ha ha. But don't know. Listen here. I don't know nobody, you know what I'm saying, right about now you did that, lay there and hold more weight, you know, than that man filed streetwise. You did what I'm saying? Maybe in their neighborhood or maybe here, man. It's like this here, man. It's like, man, the shit that they saying and laughing and shit, you mean to tell me the man done 50-something years? If that was your family, you wouldn't be laughing, talking about, hey, oh, well, hey, what up, Frosto? You wouldn't be laughing and shit, talking about, oh, he ain't never getting out. Motherfucker, you don't know what's what. Y'all trying to make content on some shit that y'all really don't even know what the fuck y'all even touching. You see what I'm saying? And fuck around, goddamn it, somebody see y'all somewhere and crack y'all motherfucking head because therefore, what the fuck is you laughing for? Talking about, oh, he ain't gonna, oh, he got 200 years. Is it that serious to make content? And then therefore, you go to their channel. Go to their channel. You know, they ain't getting number 25 motherfucking views here. 25, 35. The most of they probably got is 60 views, you know, pretty much out of 2 weeks. But you're trying to make content on some shit, goddamn it, that you shouldn't even touch, goddamn it, you should have done your motherfucking research before you even made that stupid ass comment. Because I mean, if I ran up on you pretty much, you know, I mean, goddamn it, I would just kind of approach you with the situation and kind of find out what's so motherfucking funny. How you goddamn it gonna say what the man did or what the man was doing in jail and he ran this here? First of all, the man in jail, he don't know what the fuck going on in these streets. As far as you know, unless somebody tell him something. But all in all, you did that man ain't had no operation where he was calling shots and this, that, and other. People was doing bogus shit, all kind of motherfucking shit. You know, and claiming they GD and claiming this and claiming that. So therefore, they throw it upon him. You know. Yeah. Oh yeah, Frosty, you know, cause he from Chicago, he know what's going on. So they while they laughing and shit, the man done 50 motherfucking years. You know what I'm saying? You hear this goddamn it files, man. These motherfuckers laughing and telling me he got 2 more honey, he ain't getting out. You don't know what the motherfucker goddamn it files, man, the governor may do, pretty much. So but here go this motherfucker, wacko trying to, you know, bad guy. I ain't gonna play too much because a lot of shit bored me if I what this motherfucker be saying, you know, pretty much.
I said, you got that stamp in your shit. Keep saying shit in the chat. Hey, look, bro, nigga can't be mad at me because I know how to read on that shit. Yeah, what does that mean? Silence is secrecy. What is that supposed to mean? Blah. Am I missing something? What the hell is that? Silence is secrecy. I thought that was always like that dumbass like mantra that how the selling bones of Illuminati niggas be like silence is that dumb little cat shit they be saying. That's what it was. What is that supposed to be? Silence is secrecy. So they saying certain shit you're supposed to keep a secret. Is that what I'm? That's what it sounds like. Like if you know type thing. She said LA people should stay out of Chicago politics. What that means?
You know what? That's how dumb he is, right? Now he trying to figure out what it's like. He like this. What's Sally's secret? First of all, goddamn, it's something that you don't know, and there's some goddamn it files. If you know, if you amongst, you know, the members, then that's who know. You know what I'm saying? To know, goddamn it files. Whatever you know, you did. You don't expose to nobody. You did. So they trying to figure it out. Like, what do that mean? Does that mean he trying to look up dictionary words? But it's codes to this shit. Did but when you get your motherfucking head cracked, you're gonna know because goddamn it files, man. You know you green lighted already, man. And you never know, man. You can't come to Chicago. You can't go to Memphis. You can't go nowhere. New York, man. You can't go to nowhere, especially Atlanta, man. You're gonna get your ass, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying, files, man, whacked for real, you know? Ain't it, man?
Like that, I said silence is secrecy and shit. I ain't got nothing to say about it.
But what does that mean, Does that mean that you? Okay, I'm just trying to understand. So if we read something or see something, the world is supposed to say we're gonna keep that a secret, so stay silent. Is that what is that supposed to mean? Like, is there a category of people in this world that if something comes up, we can't discuss it? What does that mean?
My bad, I'm at work. You said what does what mean?
What does that mean? Like, so is there a group of people or a category of people that if something comes up, you can't say nothing or read it or discuss it? Like, what does that mean? Silence. What does that mean?
I mean, to say less is better for that situation.
So ignore it because it's a certain individual.
Like that, I said silence is secrecy and shit. I ain't got nothing to say about it.
But what does that mean, Does that mean that you? Okay, I'm just trying to understand. So if we read something or see something, the world is supposed to say.
See, she got a little better understanding about it, you know, the female. Like, that means you know, don't say nothing. Don't fuck with that situation. What's up, Frosted? Cheers, love. What's up? that mean don't say nothing. So he trying to Google shit and read shit, because you can tell when the motherfucker trying to, you know, read shit or Google something, or just reading from a script or something like that, whatever. He like, what do that mean? Did that mean don't say no? That mean, man, that mean you're gonna get your motherfucking head cracked, man. We know what I'm saying? For goddamn, if I was anybody that feel goddamn it that you had, you know, man, crossed that line and what you have, man. So that's what that means. But she got an idea, like don't touch that, don't say nothing, whatever. But I'm gonna keep moving, you know, with this chunk. You know.
Told me why don't be too loud with it, but you talking about, bro? It's the boy when they found the work. I defended the man. I'm starting to get hot because I'm starting to regret even defending them. Man, they keep with me. They gonna turn me. I'm telling everybody, leave me alone about this shit. I defended the nigga. Now you keep with me. I'm gonna turn. Fucking rap. You think 1090 got my not amplifier? Deal with both of us. Weirdos acknowledge the fact that Wack defended the newspaper clip. I defended the man. Don't get mad at me because dude chose to keep digging because he's trying to prove a point. Now, if you want to blame me for stealing, then I might as well steal, right? Nigga didn't told me Wack don't be too loud with it.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, he said, yeah, you know, don't keep, he was defending them, you know, don't keep letting them files, you know, I guess people in the comments be meddling, you know, he like, man, don't keep meddling because I'm going to turn. You going to turn anyway. You a turncoat motherfucker anyway. You know, I mean, you was a straight motherfucking goofy. So, I mean, I don't have the time, goddamn, for, you know, that bullshit motherfucker trying to live and play two motherfucking sides, you know, two motherfucking sides.
Nigga, I'm looking at the direct witness list. Right. Nigga, direct everything is on this shit. A to Z. That nigga on my thing lied about everything. He's the bozo. Not only did I'm looking at the witness list, the other nigga he said was never charged, who said Bernie, he went to jail too. They got all that shit. I'm looking at it. Again, Circuit Court of Cook County Department Criminal Division, September 1968. People of the state of Illinois versus James Hightower, indicted for aggravated battery on true bill. The foreman and grand jury clerk, John French. I'm looking at the witness list. Stamped October 1st, 1968, nigga. What is you talking about? Number 301, 68344. I'm looking at it. Cause you niggas talking about me, you niggas that shit, you gonna make me look at that shit like it's weak. You niggas just gonna get kicked. So now you need a video? So we need a video with paperwork. Come on, Michael, why you need a video now in 1963? What a nigga claim, nigga. If niggas been following a brat, you been following a brat, nigga. No many niggas got homeboys that ain't here, nigga, cause they ratted and niggas made a decision. He ain't no better than the next rat. If a nigga ratted, he ratted. I'm confused. What we got, rat pardons or some shit? That's crazy. You niggas is mad because y'all been following behind something that been lying and manipulating y'all for 56 years, nigga. You niggas is mad.
I don't see that defending nobody. Who in the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? See, now he said it out of his mouth. He said it out of his mouth. Talking like, oh, rat, y'all been following motherfucker like these many years. See, but now he trying to change it. I'm gonna try to show you where he changed it at. But at the same token, man, the only reason why you change that shit, motherfucker, I don't want to put his, I can put his address up here because I screenshot it, he took it down. And I checked it out. Trust me. I checked it out. I just put it like that. Whole address. That man ain't number 47 years old, man. Rat 100. You know, always talking that shit, got all these motherfuckers indicted on the West Coast as far as Big U and all them niggas that he betrayed and crossed and all that shit. But then he want to act tough. You young pussy ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Fars, man, you definitely can't come to Chicago. You know, pretty much. I don't give a fuck who you know. You did pretty much, man. These niggas talking about you all around this motherfucker, you know? Where I'm from the GO, Chicago. That's where I'm from. Robert Taylor, 5201, Federal. AG, Monterey, Ideal Gardens. Yeah. From all over, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to my girl, Beria, you know what I'm saying? She always get down on the braids for me, you know? Yeah. Yeah, my home girl. Yeah, but yeah, that's what the chump goddamn advised he trying to get out of it, you know, and that's a motherfucker real rat. I don't see why a motherfucker be on the internet and he not in jail. When that nigga knocked his ass tiny draws and knocked his ass sideways, that motherfucker was looking stupid. So.
The GDs are saying, y'all better shut up about this man because wheels don't slide. Is Larry Hoover a rat or not, man? Like, come on, bro. As of right now, we can't say he is because we don't have those actual court documents. Will you call Larry Hoover a rat, just like how you call Big Meech a rat? Well, the workers gonna call him that. 98% of the people we hear talking about Larry Hoover ain't even met Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover been in jail longer than they've been living. And that's exactly why you shouldn't talk about it. Because who else gets that level of praise and devotion from tens of thousands of people who they haven't met? Jesus? Muhammad? Let me out. The GDs are saying, y'all shut up.
Yeah, most definitely, man. They out here, man. Most definitely, they out here, you know, talking about, see, that Rat 100. He don't really know. He don't really know, man. They talking. That's what silence his secret means. You ain't gonna know what they talking about, regardless, man. But they talking. They probably catch your ass in that Vegas, cause man, they hang in that Vegas, man. They see your ass on the plane anywhere, man. Get green light on your punk ass, man, for sure. So you wondering what silence's secret is? Scratching your head like, what this mean? What that mean? Yeah, you ain't gonna never know what it mean. You know what I'm saying, Files? You did. It's a secret among the membership, the individual, I put it like that. Did nobody, they took it upon themselves to want to do this here. Oh, most definitely, you know, yeah, I'm Uno for sure, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah, I'm Uno in case you want to know, Miss Johnson, most definitely. So with that being said, hey, you say sing something. I don't know, Miss Sexy, you're gonna have to go to the music videos for that one, you know what I'm saying? I'm chopping it up right about now. You did. So let me show you what this chop, man.
Okay, so explain this to me because let me just break this down. Tonight, Jake makes a video in which he basically says that there's a newspaper article in the late 60s that says that Larry Hoover told the cops who shot him after him and a couple other people got sprayed up on the block in the late 70s, so like over 50 years ago. 1968. Tonight, Jake makes the video. He doesn't interject any of his own opinion aside from this is what it said in the newspaper, and then you very quickly have the King Yellows of the world, anybody who has room in their heart for Larry Hoover, 1990, and they're mad as hell. But you tell me, how is this fake? What's the debunking? Well, no. Okay, so I debunked him because I didn't know what was going on. I go to Clubhouse, and they telling me, have you seen that whatever. They play the 1090 thing. And when people say we need it in black and white, which is what they always say about Stitch, that doesn't include a newspaper article. So that's not black and white. I'm going to give you that. So when they read it, I said, where's it coming from? Court document, newspaper. So actually, he was responding to me. I think I kicked it off. It was a newspaper, so I was like, listen, I can't step me on a newspaper. We didn't watch the mob manipulate newspaper and make it say whatever they want to say. If all you got is a newspaper, boom, 1090 here that runs his content had a great clip. Very convincing clip, but 1090 went even further, and he called him the rat. He said it.
You did too,
so
motherfucker.
now I respond. I get the shooter who shot Larry Hoover. I interview him. He says Larry didn't give a statement on him. This was wrong in the newspaper. He was never from this gang. He was from another gang. But then it's revealed that that guy also told. Yeah, okay, so explain this to me, because let me just break this.
He trying to put on 1090 Jake, saying he didn't say it. Nigga, you was right. You was right with that motherfucker shit. Punk motherfucker, you right with that shit. You know, let me get on, because I don't want too much even fuck with this Martin.
Now, y'all watch what this punk say. He trying to ship everything off on 1090 Jake. Yeah, 1090 Jake. Yeah, he's probably said it, but you did too, motherfucker. Recorders don't lie, nigga. You did too. Y'all listen to this motherfucker. Not good. He's gonna expose that, and then he'll expose the shooter. Now, what 1090 standing on is this. He went and found it on another newspaper, the Chicago Tribune. And he's saying, like, ain't no way the Chicago Tribune gonna release this, another paper gonna release this. There's no lawsuit in for slander or defamation against him for releasing this. That's where 1090 coming. I'm like, yeah, bro, but it still ain't court docs. So if he get the court docs and it's in favor, I don't know what his move is. He gonna have some problems because he called him a rat. That works for me because I'm defending him against 1090. But if you already know that now. You said the same shit too, punk. Don't try to lay that files and say he said it. You said the same shit in another recording. Y'all listen to this punk. He said the same fucking shit. Now he gonna goddamn it try to switch it off, motherfucker. Because, you know, I'm gonna explain to y'all files why he laying there trying to, you know, back up, recant his motherfucking story. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you know. I definitely know why, but I'm gonna tell it when I go live, for sure. He's guilty. You're just defending him for the sake of the crime? I don't know. Oh, at this time. All they got is newspaper. Okay. But, and this is what's crazy, because I got attacked the other day by some people on Clubhouse. I said, yo, if the paperwork come back and it's not in his favor, then what? And they said, well, people shouldn't be talking about it. Nobody can give an honest answer. So I'm like this. People don't get mad at me. I'm just following the ways of the world. I think that it's so much selective politicking going on. If the right or wrong person rats, whoever they may be, they sweeping it under the rug. 1090's whole disposition is this. They saying, well, this was 55, 57 years ago. 1090's whole disposition is this. You're right. And what I'm saying, for the last 50-something years, y'all been following behind a dude that's in violation. How many people, if this is true, I'm not saying it is, we ain't got to work yet. How many people had to be held accountable for telling? Now y'all watch what this punk say. He trying to ship everything off on 1090.
He trying to ship it on 1090 Jake. Nigga said the same fucking shit, punk. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling these dudes, man, I don't give a fuck, nigga, who you is, nigga. Regardless, man. I ain't trying to lay there, goddamn it, and man, goddamn it, just get on here and just talk no bullshit. I don't get on here and talk for the money. I don't be on here every day. I don't be talking about like, share, and subscribe. I just sit here and kick it. Goddamn it, Files, man. You know, with family. Goddamn it, Files, man. Ain't no motherfucking no fan. Ain't no fan. All these motherfucking my friend, regardless, man, to what. Now, All these motherfuckers get on here with this content and take it and run. You did take it and run and goddamn it just to try to make money. Cause they ain't got no other hustle. Cause if motherfucker goddamn it shut this shit down, then nigga y'all fuck. You did what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers stuck. You did? Y'all motherfuckers definitely be out of luck, man. You know, cause goddamn it, files, you don't have no motherfucking ability to man, get you some motherfucking money, goddamn it, files, you know, without goddamn it slandering or putting some out there that you really don't know about 100%. And then if you knew, goddamn it, then you keep your motherfucking mouth closed, cause man, everything ain't to be goddamn it touched. For sure. You know, you put your motherfucking family in jeopardy. I guess, you know, if motherfucker John Gotti was living, like I said, if he was living, right, and he wasn't in jail, even though if he was in jail, was in jail. You motherfuckers will be talking on no motherfucking podcast talking about, oh, yeah, John Gotti, they say he read this, that, another. Man, let's hear, man. Your family and you will be sleeping with the fishes, like they say, man. You know, because, man, you never know who love that man, pretty much, man. You know, motherfuckers don't know you can be reached out and touched, man, by, you know, people, tens of thousands of people, man, is connected, for sure. So, all that shit these motherfuckers be talking about, man, but making money with this shit, man. Me, myself, man, I curse. A lot of people don't curse. Y'all look at their channel, they be bleeping this shit out. Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. I'm saying what I say, goddamn it, files, and man, if YouTube don't like it, man, so motherfucking be it, because goddamn it, files, man, hey, it's a lot of shit that be on these motherfucking websites that they say, goddamn it, files ain't permitted, whatever, with these guys, these young boys, they with guns and shit on the internet, but they ain't trying to stop that shit. They ain't trying to stop that shit at all. They let this shit go on. If anybody else came in the room, I can't really see because it kind of stopped right now. Let me see. Yeah, it kind of stopped. I don't know why, because sometimes motherfuckers there go, goddamn it, screaming to YouTube. YouTube come over here, they'll pause this motherfucker shit. So, last comment I got was, this sexy, you was saying, sing something for you. I'm not good as a singer. You know what I'm saying? You know, you may have to get these stool pigeons, these rats, you know what I'm saying? They more of a singer, these canaries, you know what I'm saying? But man, I ain't no singer, you know. Yeah, I'm a bringer, you know what I'm saying? I'm a bringer, you know, I bring the noise for sure. Yeah, I don't know where I stopped, so whoever else came in the room, I can't even see it right about now. However, you know, like I said, they be laying their files coming and you know, and they'll scream to YouTube, and YouTube ain't number A. If I go goddamn it, files, I'm on somebody live and I go over there and say, hey, you know, such and such saying this here, they're gonna come and goddamn it look, you know what I'm saying, and view it, and then they're gonna pause it. I didn't pause the comments, whatever. I didn't pause goddamn it, files, you know, anything. I mean, as far as so anybody else come in the room, you know what I'm saying, it's froze right about now, and I don't know what's what. So with that being said, shout out to whoever came on here them in the room. I was talking about the wet nigga, you know, so you have to recap from the top. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Miss Lady want to know what I single, you know, I mean, I'm oh no, I'm always single, you know, even when I do have somebody, you know, that I kick it with, cause everybody is friends, so I ain't married, so you know, pretty much, you know. I mean, but I'm just here, I'm solo, you know. You did. Yeah. That's how I be. I mean, I know people. I got friends. That's how about it. I just keep it limited. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't you know? I mean, when I fuck with somebody, I fuck with them. But right about now, I mean, like I said again, even though I'm with somebody or be with somebody, I'm still single. You know what I'm saying? Put it like that because I always got them files. Let it be known. You know, that's how I go. But with that being said, like I say, that nigga whack be on all that old bullshit. You know, what I like to really say about it was this rapper, right? This rapper, right? You know, he just got signed to a label and shit, right? He got signed to a label, and I don't know if he had a lawyer to look at his shit, whatever. He one of them drill rappers and shit, right? But okay. So when he come in the room and they got the contract out and shit, right? They bust a bottle of champagne and shit. They took it, they gave it to him. They like, go on, bust the champagne. He say, oh man, y'all go on, bust it. I ain't never bust no champagne. Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying? He happy and shit, they signed the contract. But what he don't fail to realize, man, you don't need them. If your music hot, man, what up, Cheryl? What's cracking? Yeah, it stopped flowing again. Oh, my hair look fresh. Yeah, yeah, one of my homegirls, Billy. For sure. Yeah, like that. Yeah, really don't. Popping fresh. You did. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, all the white mans and shit, they in the room too, right? So it's like, man, they clapping and shit, they like laughing and clapping, and then he happy because goddamn it, he's signing, to a record deal. But don't know if your music that hot, then therefore Baltimore here, But what's up, Bernardo, Gatsby, what's cracking? Baltimore in the house. That be more, right? For sure. So what they fail to realize, what I'm saying, okay, everybody don't get picked that lady at Fox and, perform this type of music and all this old shit, right? So what happened is you did, so the dude, goddamn it, he came in the room, goddamn it, he happy, you did, he signed in this contract, they put him on, the label and shit. All the white men's in the room, they smiling, clapping and shit, but they fail to realize, man, they choose our kids and people to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, like this here, them white men don't play that shit in their motherfucking house around their fucking kids. They listen to your music first. They like, yeah, let me hear what he got. You know what I'm saying? They be like, hear all that killing and all that old motherfucking shit. They likes that. Well, yeah, bring them in. You just see what I'm saying? But yeah, they the ones promoting our people and behind that shit. And then fuck them at the end. Yeah, they give them upfront money and label money and all that shit, hotel and book this, but then they like, oh, you owe this for this and you owe this for this, so we'll take it out your check and then, but if you ain't hot on your motherfucking own, then man, hey man, you just another motherfucker that put out some motherfucking shit that they own, the masters and everything, man. So I mean, that shit is crazy. So what the moral story, what I'm trying to say is all these motherfucking white record labels and all these other motherfuckers that's in power, trying to promote our children, that say these lyrics and shit, right, to influence other generations up under them because they only do what they see. They only do what they see pretty much. And not all of them, but at the same token, you don't play that shit in your motherfucking house, do you? Do you play that shit in your motherfucking house? Do you turn that shit up with your daughter and them white kids and shit in your house? Listen to that shit? No, they want our kids to listen to that shit. No, pretty much. So that's how that shit go. So I don't even know. The young boy, he was just glad that he just signed a record deal. But pretty much it could have been a 360 deal. He don't know. You know what I'm saying? Get fucked. It's a lot of these rappers out here, man. They get on this motherfucking internet, man. They don't got no label, man. No label, man. That's how they get paid from the YouTube shit, right? But man, all I was saying, get back to Mr. H, Larry Hoover. Um, some shit you just don't talk about, some shit you just don't touch. Um, but I'm from Chicago. I mean, I'm familiar. I done been, in the same facility with the man, whatever. I mean, a lot of people never seen the man, never even heard the man talk besides on TV. And the shit that motherfuckers trying to say and whatnot, like I showed y'all in the beginning about the bra was laughing, talking, oh, he got 200 more years. Bitch, a motherfucker crack you with a baseball bat. You want me grinning then, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Fires, shit, you be skinless. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, be done peeled your motherfucking skin off your motherfucking face. You heard? You did? See, me, myself, I had no sympathy fires for motherfuckers, people. I don't give a fuck, male, female, when it come down to that, because first of all, do your research. Know who you fuck with. See, it's like this here. That man is no type of person that lay there files you should play with, due to the fact, man, what man lasts that long doing 50 years plus years and pretty much and gave out positive information, pretty much, changed his life. You know what I'm saying? Here, other people that killed 2, 3 people and got out of jail. Only one person got killed. One person. And therefore, the other person got killed. He was a rival. He was a rival. He wasn't like, goddamn it, he went and stuck up a mom and pop store and killed the white lady and all this shit. No, it was just a rival. It was mutual combat. What you think? You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, shit. So to come out with these narratives and all of those bullshit, that's crazy. Shania, where you from? Where you from? You sound like you sound like a 2000 baby. Sound like you born in 2000 or at least 97, 2000 with that name. I'm just saying, That's right, free Mr. H. So, but now he in a facility where he can walk around. But then they watching him, they paying attention, trying to see what he own, to see what's what. So they have are you from the South Side? Well, like what's South Side? East Side? East Side? They got all these crazy ass names that they label Chicago now, Killer Ward or Motown or what I'm saying, Killer V, all this stupid shit. I only know about the streets, Lakeside gangsters. They got all this stupid shit around here. Yep. Yeah, I mean, like where you from, like what, Jeffrey Manor, or where you Roseland, Wild Hunteds, as they call it. hmm Yeah, but anyhow, like I said, it all depends. Me myself, I don't try to get on here and touch no stories like P Diddy. I don't know what P Diddy did. I can't say well he should be in jail for this here because man, it's like this here. It's a lot of P Diddy's around here. If that was the case, Roy Montana, what's up? What's up, Roy Montana? Yeah, I see you. I see you for sure. Proud to take it from the top. Proud to recap. You from the Rosen area, huh? That's my area too. Yeah. Yeah, you from the Wild Hunters then. Okay. Yeah, I be through there like every now and then periodically when I be hollering at, what I'm saying, young guys on up on the avenue on Michigan, you know what I'm saying, fires right on Roseland, in front of the clothes stores, my little buddies. Speaking on little buddies too. When dudes be talking about, man, I'm gonna get my youngins to do this here, man, I get my young boys. No, motherfucker, do this shit your motherfucker self. Why jeopardize somebody else's kids to do some shit? Do it your motherfucking self. See, them be fuck niggas. I don't like niggas that say shit like that. Get your motherfucking kids to do some shit, your youngins. You know what I'm saying? Why would you lay that fires to get a young boy to do some shit or to crash out on some shit? I can't stand motherfuckers like that, man. Like these other motherfuckers, like On the Couch and Will or whatever these niggas that be videoing these hoods and shit around Chicago. Man, if I rolled up and seen that shit, I would just get out and let the young guys know, hey, man, listen here. This man will get y'all put in jail. You know what I'm saying? He asking y'all where y'all from, what y'all do, what's your motherfucking goddamn IG, what's your motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Your way of them connecting with you by you telling them. The police look at the same fucking shit. Same shit. And they look at the same shit. Goddamn it, fire, they know where to catch you. They see you with a burner and shit. So they gonna be laying in that motherfucking neighborhood. And goddamn it, when they see you walk down the street, they like, oh, there go Lil J. That Lil J. You did all of those bullshit. Man, I check them niggas, let them know, man. Self Sanders, what's up? What's up? What's up in that St. Louis? You did? Uh-huh. Self Sanders, that's my man. Self Sanders out in St. Louis, St. Lunatic. You out there with Nelly and them, right? Yeah. Yeah. Do your thing, man, out there for sure. So I would just tell him, like, man, you out here filming these shorties, man, and whatnot, man. You making money and they ain't, man. They gonna go to jail, goddamn, just by what you posting, man. You know what I'm saying? So, going in these hoods and hood to hood, making content, man. If I ran up on a motherfucker and he filming like that, man, I'd be like, short, if this what y'all want to do, man, man, do what you can do. But let me check this motherfucker first. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn it, let him know why he's exploiting y'all, goddamn it, and getting paid. And then therefore, man, y'all gonna go to jail sooner or later because when you catch a case, man, they pull that footage. Would you talking about, oh man, my name goddamn it YM Melly from goddamn it 051 and all this old stupid shit. Showing guns. You catch a case, a violent case, or a pistol case, whatever kind of case. They're gonna pull that footage that this motherfucker laying there files a video on, and they show this to a jury of people, who gonna decide whether your ass, how many years you get, or whatever you guilty or not. And when they see all that shit, you got guns, like, yeah, saying all that stupid shit. I can't repeat that shit because therefore I have no ideology as far as how they be revealing that shit because the shit's stupid. You know what I'm saying? I hear it, but nevertheless I can repeat it because the shit is stupid, So I have no room for memory just to even goddamn files, even shit, say word for word, goddamn files verbatim just to say, hey, uh, this what he said. But all I'm saying is, man, hey man, these shorties out here crashing out and shit, but they gonna realize they get a whole lot of motherfucking time, with this bullshit. And then all these other dudes talking about they OGs around here. Nigga, you OG, oh what? Old guys, y'all just old guys, right? Really, because y'all ain't got them again, not no information to these shorties and letting them know, like, hey, listen up, man. These give it to them. You know what I'm saying? They got different organizations out here claiming they doing shit. They ain't doing shit. Because so y'all doing shit, man. Y'all go out here in the neighborhood, goddamn it, files. What y'all scared of these shorties? I mean, man, go deep as if you was in the gang. You used to be in the gang. Go deep, and talk to them and let them know. You did about this violence and shit. 11-year-old girl just got shot in Harvey 4 days ago. 11-year-old girl just got shot and killed in Harvey. J Mastermind. For sure. Big ups, J Mastermind. No doubt, man. Yeah. Hey, man. I'm just keeping it real like a dollar bill, man. I have no choice, man. You did. I mean, like I said, it be all these suckers be around here, man. I'm almost 63. I've been around like 73, goddamn it, trained to go, goddamn it, files, man, at any level, man. I ain't got to be on here, man, talking about, oh, man, I got this, I got that, or, I'm going to do all that shit because y'all not the only one watching this shit. The police watch this shit. This is where they say they get their information from. It's about what you say out your mouth. That's why they say you have a right to remain silent. Anything that you say can be used or held against you in the court of law. Because motherfuckers get on here and talk too motherfucking much. You let these motherfuckers ask you questions. When somebody that's on come on the live and they be asking me questions and certain shit, I know how to goddamn it go around the shit. I ain't finna lay there and cater to this shit that some shit goddamn it put me in jail because I don't know who the person who was that person asked me that question for one, and number two, you know what I'm saying? If I knew, I still got them and treated the motherfucking same. As far as goddamn it, I'll just skip over that. I'm not gonna lay there files and put myself on Front Street. That's what you call Front Street. Yeah, famous Dak. I know you're doing it out there, man. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. AJ, Mr. AJ, what's up? Yeah, that old school. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, famous Dak. I be seeing you on the ground though. Too. Yeah, I see you on the ground. Really dope. But I'm gonna show you goddamn files what academics what academics really kind of thought of this shit.
Welcome back to another episode of EO West. It's 10-9 J, and I'm rocking with y'all rock. Yeah, so, I feel bad for 10-9 J because I don't really think he cares that much about exposing people as snitches. And I think he's learned an important lesson. People don't really want to hear that shit about people they like. They don't want to hear that. Okay? I mean, if we really think about this honestly, Larry Hoover has served decades in prison. He's old. I think he's like in his 60s or 70s. He's been in jail for a long time. To have the conversation on if he's a snitch or not, a lot of people find that as, yo, come on now, you know? And, I hope 1090J takes that and goes forward with it and just realizing these niggas don't give a fuck. So if you're going to keep doing that, you might as well make it a lucrative situation where you're not thinking you're doing something to help the public. And you can pick and choose your battles because you got to. Anyway.
Yeah, pick and choose your battle because your ass is tore out the frame already. Famous day. He said he can paint too. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Ace Mindset, what's up? You must be from one of them Dominican or something like that. Yeah, so you be riding out of town in your old school famous decks. You be riding out of town. Cause man, that's all they be riding, man. Them good ass paint jobs, especially over there in that California, man. Them Mexicans paint their ass off, man. And them down south boys, they paint a little bit. They ain't colder than them motherfucking Mexicans, man. Them motherfuckers, man, shit, be them low riders, all them motherfuckers, of course, they be having, man, them motherfuckers, goddamn it, man, is, hey, man, that shit is goddamn it deluxe, man. Around here, you only see one or two around here, man. These niggas be rolling around, don't know, goddamn it, the police be following their ass and all this shit and getting them a violation, cause they wheels be too motherfucking high and all that old shit, man. But anyway, my man, goddamn it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, old boy, what's his name? Academics. He realized, like, man, that shit, man, you know what I'm saying? What 1090J try to do, man, that shit, goddamn it, man, is not to be fucked with. Period. See, a lot of people just not realizing that you just can't come on here and talk about, man, tell me somebody, tell me one person that hold, a lot of weight like Mr. H, universal. One person. One person and done that much time and still standing tall. You know, nobody that I know, pretty much. Yeah, you may be standing tall in your city. You know what I'm saying? Like just say Tukey, right? That was in his city, but he wasn't universal like, the man we speaking about. And Tukey was knowledgeable. He wrote books and all that thing, but then they wouldn't let him out of jail because he killed two white people, they said, and then they executed him, right? But Mr. H, he ain't killed nobody. You know what I'm saying? They saying he killed somebody, but okay, just say if he did, because the guy he was on the case with, he was out. He got out after 20 years because life sentence 20 years around here. Even though he back in there now. But the thing is, man, it's just some shit you don't go around saying and laughing and joking like the female I showed you on the video. She like laughing, talking about, oh, well, he got 200 years and he. That you don't even know. Whoever your man is, he need to get the fuck on away from you because the shit you saying, goddamn it, father's gonna cause you to get your motherfucking ass stumped out here because you got some GD women out here too. Now, believe that. Shit. Nigga, they 7'4", goddamn it, all the way, you know what I'm saying, in after motherfucking door. Mm-hmm. Yeah, famous Dex, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, if you commenting or anybody comment, I can't really see it. So, it's not on me. It's on, the pretty much, the pause, whatever they doing, goddamn it, critiquing or reviewing or analyzing to see if they can carry on, or just, reading the motherfucking comments to see what's anything inappropriate, because that's what YouTube do when these suckers goddamn it flag them up, because you got to realize they got watchdogs. The watchdogs just got to say, if Wack goddamn it send somebody over from the clubhouse just watching, they go, hey, such and such and such and such, and then the person got them to tune in with their fake page, and then they probably flag YouTube and say, hey, such and such, because 1090J, he got this other brother, his page, he got copyright strike because he put up some content about 1090J. Ten Nine Jake do it all the time, man. The white boy, goddamn it, father act like he this and that. See, these motherfuckers be in their basements, they be in their homes. These motherfuckers never really go nowhere, and they don't leave. Goddamn it, because man, if you go somewhere, man, you're gonna get fucked up. Just like that punk Sadie Nash. You know, I put up his punk ass too. You know, he the one, goddamn it, father talking that motherfucker shit as well. You know, I forgot to lay down and read his punk ass. So the shit that he's saying, nigga, you don't know what the fuck you nigga, you have no motherfucking clue.
It's a very bad look. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end it here. Nobody care. That man ain't never getting out of the state of Illinois freaking prison system. Hopefully he gets to run general population
How the fuck
and
your
live
fat
his
ass
life
know?
out amongst the rest of the inmates. But would he be able to do good? Let's see him do good for the ones in the penitentiary in the state of Illinois. Then let's see him matriculate to the streets. That's how I see it working. Is he a snitch by California law? Hell yeah, he is. But in 1968, bro, when you're still fighting for civil rights, I goes, bro, it's a very bad look.
How the fuck you gonna say, goddamn me, California law, you snitch? You the motherfucker snitch, punk. You know what I'm saying, Files, man? Let me see.
Some witnesses about what they heard. They said they heard an argument just before the shooting. When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? Did it seem like
he was static? He was static, and his friend was like, "He's not even a part of this. He's not a part of this." That's boom, 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 boom.
We also spoke with some witnesses about what they heard.
That's that Nash
an
punk
argument
ass.
just before the shooting. When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? Did it seem like
he was static? He was static, and his friend was like, "He's not even a part of this. He's not a part of this." That's boom, 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 boom.
We also some witnesses about.
Now he talking to the news people, right? There's some shit went on, goddamn it, filed some years ago, probably back in 2014. Now that's Sadie Nash, the fat motherfucker, goddamn it, I just showed y'all, right? He just, goddamn, was asked about a situation, and therefore, saying, yeah, well, you know, this what happened, and the man said he ain't about that ass, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. You the motherfucker snitch with your punk ass, man. You know, these motherfuckers sit around goddamn files and get that YouTube money and all of those bullshit, just all shit, goddamn files, man. They just make up and then they double down on it, and then they be looking stupid, goddamn, when they find out the shit is not real. Now, he was just on a video where he took what's that boy name that ratted on Doug and them what's that young boy name I can't think of this. What's that young boy? I forgot his name. You did anyway. You know, the young boy that read it on them in Atlanta, the ball here, Woody, right? He knowing Woody a snitch. He took Woody over there, goddamn it, files to the West Coast around some of his gang banging buddies and shit, knowing he probably paying the ass, but not knowing, man, you jeopardizing that man's life, man. You know, Woody don't know, man. You known for a snitch, man. You going let this man take you over there, got them around some niggas and shit, man. They got them on the West Coast, man. They could have flattened your ass and him too. You know, then later on, he going to apologize like, oh, man, you know, I'm sorry, man. For, you know, I talked to the big homies, man, and I apologize to them. Nigga, you paid them as well, man. I mean, man, that shit is pathetic, man. I call it prothetic because them niggas pros at being pathetic, you know. So, anyhow, you know, that kind of wrapped this up really because I lost my live, you know, footage. Like I say, I done it last time, really, you know, last week. So that's why I put up a video called Lost Footage, right? And you know, I meant to been back on this nigga Goldie, this nigga Gorgeous Dre, whatever. So that's my next goddamn files aim, you know, cause man, I ain't gonna be coming over here every motherfucking month, goddamn. It's gonna be every motherfucking week, goddamn. Whenever the fuck I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? Without pre-recorded, or goddamn drop a live just like this here. But I got to get back down them. You know, niggas think goddamn I'm gone from them, but then I got to see goddamn how they still faking around here trying to deceive motherfuckers and believe like they were the best pimps or they the best this, you know, especially that motherfucker what's the motherfucker, Goldie and shit, man. Man, oh man, can you believe these motherfuckers got a nerve to talk about to talk to them, goddamn it, for 15 minutes, man. $500, goddamn it, 2,500 just to talk to them for an hour, nigga. What the fuck is you? Bum ass niggas, man. Anybody that came in the room, I can't really see them. So pretty much, man, like I said, YouTube probably, pausing for the calls, whatever, just to read because I had it on every 20 seconds, 25 seconds. So, every 25 seconds, so somebody come in the room and be like this, that, another. So they had to pause it pretty much, Yeah. So, yeah, buddy. Hey, what's up, Cheryl? What's going on out there? How you doing? Yeah. And then let me tell you something else, right? Um, these motherfuckers be like and telling you this motherfucking bullshit like they really scholars on reading books and shit, right? Uh, Napoleon Godville, right? Uh, they be reading books, you know what I'm saying? If y'all go just look at the audio on Napoleon Godville. Now, the white man be talking some real, you know what I'm saying, uh, top of the line shit. So what I'm trying to say is like this here. That shit Dre and them you talking about, man, you know what I'm saying? As if they made the shit up, man, and they try to sound so motherfucking intelligent, like they motherfucking scholars and shit, man. Man, Napoleon, Godville, them motherfuckers, goddamn it, is the ones, have actual goddamn it files, man, literature for knowledgeable individuals who want to learn. Ain't no motherfucker reading no books and shit when you can go audio and just kick back and listen to that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers time I read 300 books. I read, man, you go to you big head fucker, you better stop lying and shit. You ain't read no motherfucking goddamn 300-400 motherfucking books and shit, man. I hate the suckers that be lying and shit, man. That's why I expose their ass, man. But nigga can't get mad at me, goddamn it. Even though the niggas around here, goddamn it, files, man, they probably say, hey, what Ray Lee, why he be saying this here? Because, I say what I say and I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, goddamn it, put your ass out there, nigga, to see what I'll skin your ass, nigga, for sure. And you can't get mad, goddamn it, files, man, if I'm telling the truth, it prove me wrong. Or whoop my ass. Straight up. Not saying I'm the baddest motherfucker, but at the same token, man, you know what I'm saying? What you get mad at me for? Because you out here, goddamn it, putting yourself out here faking, goddamn it, and shaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn it, you really breaking a motherfucker, goddamn it, ice with some game around here, man. That's all it is, some game, man. Because goddamn it, if I was what's working for them or used to work for them, ain't working for the next man. Everybody on this motherfucking YouTube, everybody got a credit derby. Every day. When a person posts a video every fucking day, they lying because you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that, man. My homeboy was just telling me he was in at the BET Awards, with Pimpin' Ken, right? Pimpin' Ken selling DVDs on a zip drive. But he already said he was rich. But nigga, if you're rich, you know what I'm saying, you should have to do that. So if anybody want to call in, 70891 no, 708-943-3200. Because I'm going to be bouncing in a little bit. 708-943-3200. 708-943-3200. You can call in. South Sanders, what's up? Yeah, last time, man, I was sitting, like I said, man, I was gaining some pounds and shit, right, So, man, I was like, damn, you did? That be come from like, goddamn, a good eating, but good eating, but bad habits. Bad habits of eating. Knowing every now and then, files, I eat this and I eat that, like ice cream or some lamb chops or something like that, right? I don't eat steak. But then again, files, if I don't be active and shit, like be out and go to the gym, and then, you know what I'm saying, that shit just get around. So, I'm good today, show. I try to stay kind of like, fit for myself. And, I ain't no fucking vegetarian and all that shit. I eat pork and all that shit, when it's necessary. I don't eat goddamn it files, I'd eat greasy spoon restaurants, if anything, I like to go to the buffet. I pick what I like, and what I don't like, I just leave it there, So anyhow, my next go round is Goldie, so I'm gonna lay that files and man, give a couple of minutes. You did 708 now 43 3200. Yeah, them motherfuckers had to fuck with me over here for sure. They had to fuck with me, you know. Mm-hmm. Yep. 708 943 3200. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, my hair, you know what I'm saying? I be keeping it braided. I don't know what I'm do with it, you know what I mean? Hey, when it come to where it's if it get gray, it get gray, you know, but it don't get gray. So, you know, I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? Far as I make it do what it do, you know. When y'all see the pictures when I used to wear the ocean waves, when I wear a perm, I had that motherfucker like Ocean 15. God damn it, far as my man lay me out, you know, when I be suited and shit, you know. But today it was kind of hot around here in Chicago, man. So motherfucker be wearing this all this silver shit and all this shit, man, that heavy shit. You don't have to put that shit on every day, man. That sun goddamn if I was beam down on your motherfucking neck and burn your motherfucking neck as well as man, it's not necessary, Files, you know. Me myself, I put on polo shirt. I like to wear white, you know, mostly, but today I just put on a black shirt, you know. Yeah, man. So anyhow, you know, I'm gonna make sure I don't lose this video. You dig? You know, man, you know, just the idea, like I said, even though you know, a person to say something about your friend, right? If you got an associate or a friend, right? And y'all hang together, right? Pretty much. And a person may say something about your friend to somebody else, you know. Uh just listen, you know, because the same thing they saying about them, they saying to somebody else about you, pretty much. So never comment in files to really go and say some things about a person just because they saying something. Just listen. Sometimes they may just really kind of like trying to get you to say something so they can go back and tell them. So don't be tricked like that. Just like know who you talking to. No one got them who run your mouth. You know who they run their mouth. And then if you really want word to spread around and shit with some shit, you know where motherfucker um that be talking, tell it to the talkingest motherfucker. Because when you tell it to the talkingest motherfucker, then they spread it around. Just like with me. People like, Rayleigh, what you been doing? What's up? You know, when I go out, right? I be like, man, shit, nothing. Be man in my business, you know. So they like, man, whatever you doing, keep doing what you're doing, man, because man, you always looking good. I'm like, yeah, you know. Now if I'd have said, hey, I'm doing XYZ, so when they see somebody else, they're like, yeah, you seen Rayleigh? Yeah, I see him at the party. Yeah, yeah. What are you up to? Oh, he doing this and doing that. I don't keep motherfuckers in my business. I don't pillow talk with motherfuckers and all that. You know, I don't do all that shit. I man my motherfucking business and they're that. You know, that's that. Word. Yeah, they done stopped my motherfucking flow, you know what I'm saying, on my video, you know, to where it said I can't see who coming in the room or who came in the room or who said something or for me to respond, man, because that what these haters do. They go goddamn it files, man, and go flag YouTube, you know, and report me and YouTube come right over here where I'm doing it live. Either they kind of like make my video kind of scramble and shit, you know, fuck with the pixels and shit. See, right now it's kind of clear, right? But um when they probably upload and got them 360 instead of 720 or 1080p, like they did last time, you know. But I ain't tripping though, because that shit, you know, I get my message out either way it go. That's why the purpose for me laying that files and get a YouTube page. It's not for to make money and all of those bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I did, I'd be on here every day talking about any motherfucking thing. See, YouTube, they like this when you post every day. Some motherfuckers post 2 times a day. I don't have time for that shit. Even though I got about 140 videos out here, I don't have time to do all that bullshit, you know, to be compelling a lot of information. Some of it that I heard, some of it got them files is I'm speculating, and some of it not real just to make content. Never that. So I can make content about myself without fumbling the ball. See, a lot of these dudes, they get on here and try to talk this pimp shit. And the motherfucker say, hey, man, how you get your first chick, man? They like, man, well, I met this older lady, and then she was liking me, and then she asked my mama, can she take me shopping? And then I was on from there. But nigga, that ain't even saying nothing. That ain't even explaining nothing, motherfucker. They ask you how you get your first chick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? How you get in the mix with the ism, man? How you get in the mix with the pimping, man? How you get started, goddamn it? How what made you what made you, goddamn it, Files, man, be able to convince this woman, you know what I'm saying, the Files, man, to execute this game, goddamn it, to bring you some motherfucking change? What made you, goddamn it, be able to lay that Files, man, you know, being this woman head, goddamn it, Files, man, to even goddamn it, Files, you know, make her, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to influence her to goddamn it, Files, man, you know, to for you to manage her bread. See the sheriff from this New York. What up? What up, sheriff?
You? What's good?
Oh, you know what's good? Hollywood is good, but Hollywood is fake. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to shake and bake and make what we know, goddamn it, real. You hear me? Yeah.
Okay. I see you got your black one. Who you mourning?
Huh?
I see you got your black one. Who you mourning?
Oh, I got black and white on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this like
white
shit.
on the bottom?
Huh?
What, you trying to be an angel on the bottom and the devil on the top?
Hey. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just exposing this devil shit these motherfuckers doing, girl. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. It's hot as hell up here. Oh my God.
Oh shit. Hell is hotter than that, I heard.
Gonna miss them, about to melt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be in 100 degrees all next week.
Well, we gonna get it up here, you know what I'm saying? Anything come through New York, it's gonna come here to show, for sure. You know?
I bet.
Yeah.
You good though?
Huh?
I said, but you good?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? For sure, baby. Appreciate you know what I'm saying, for asking. Yeah, you know, hey.
I see you all fresh to death, got the hair down. What you doing? You going out later?
Oh, when I go out, you know me, I be like Dapper Dan, goddamn it, Files more Dapper than motherfucking Dan. You know what I'm saying? So this not the tire that I go out here. You already know how I get down. My get down, you know what I'm saying? The Files, man, motherfucker heads do double take, you know what I'm saying? When I come in the door, motherfucker, goddamn it, man, head be like the Exorcist, you heard? Motherfucker be trying to figure out, goddamn it, Files, those who know me.
Wait. You said that?
Yeah, they be like, man, you know, breaking their neck to see goddamn it, Files, man. And for those who know me, you know what I'm saying? For those who don't, they ask somebody, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit go. You hear? You know what I'm saying? You know? Anywhere I go, I draw attention, but you know, that's nothing, you know what I'm saying? I don't look for all that. I'd rather for a motherfucker just give me some air. You need overdose of air, you hear me? You know. The attention I get, motherfuckers be wanting, they die for, but it's nothing. It's like I'm getting paid for, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just ain't new to this here, you know? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's cracking is hot in New York, huh?
Man, listen. I'm under the AC right now. Like, don't even call me outside unless it's this time of day.
Oh.
I don't go out in the daytime for nothing unless there's money involved.
Word. Yeah. You always be about your money. I know you always be about your money, girl. You know what I'm saying? In the money town, you know?
Gotta be. You know, but I'm taking off all next month, though. I'm not next month, August. I'm supposed to be going on vacation. Trying to go to Hawaii. I don't know. I'm going to see how. I ain't buy my ticket yet, but. And I might come through Chicago, too, for like a couple of days. I'll let you know, though.
Word. That's what's up. Yeah.
I got business to take care of there, so I might run into you.
That's what's up. Well, you know my ditches, you know what I'm saying? You know? You heard me?
I got you. And I keep you informed with everything else, though.
Word, that's what's up, for sure.
Because, you know, next week is the last week, so I'm trying to see what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, next week? It's the last week?
For this month, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about with my niece.
Word, okay.
So I'll keep you up to date what's going on.
Yeah, definitely, because you know, if I see that, then I know it's a go for sure. Then, you know, I'd rather be on number 2, you heard me?
Yeah, I might be on 4 vacations if that's a go. Now, I ain't going nowhere for this yet. So I'm trying to make a couple of spins.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm definitely trying to go somewhere this summer, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up, baby.
Nah, but I was just shouting you out. say hello to the people. Let them know CC Soulful Classics is official. Shovel Creative Hands. Y'all go follow my page, like, and all that other stuff. Order if you like. Tell somebody about it. I'm Worldwide Universal. And, check me out.
That's right. That's right. All the way from the Big Apple.
In effect.
Yeah.
When you see that thing, I shout that out, but that's later on in the year. With my nephew, the collaboration, we supposed to be going in with delivery and shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's I'm gonna let you go.
All right, sure.
Let me see what you got on. I don't see the bottom.
I just got some white jeans, you know what I'm saying? True Religion, got these. Yeah, this ain't number, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I ain't really with the name brand, but I just put on a nice shirt, you know what I'm saying? Even though I say Prada, but I don't even ignore that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I just, how to be, dapper. You know?
You look nice.
Yeah, thanks, baby.
Ain't nothing new.
That's in my habit. That's in my nature, you heard me?
I know that about you. You ain't even gotta say that.
Hey, it's another lady had asked me before you came on. She was like, "Stand up, let me see," because some niggas be sitting there with their drawers on and shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas have a suit and a tie when they sit on their drawers on, and then no.
But that'll be nice. You can do that too.
Okay, baby, down.
All right, but I'll talk to you though. I'll definitely keep you up to date between this week and next week and let you know what happened.
Word, for sure. All right, baby girl. Take care.
Good night.
All right, you too. Yeah, that's one of my homegirls, in the Brooklyn area, you know what I'm saying? From Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? She really from Trinidad, you know what I'm saying? She really from Trinidad, right? So yeah, see, they stopped my shit, really, So whoever came in the room, I can't see y'all, I can't respond to no comments and shit because a motherfucker goddamn it went over to YouTube and told them goddamn I was talking about them and I was posting, but YouTube is mostly AI mostly responds. So AI, they really, kind of like, I don't know how they work, pretty much, they pause in my motherfucking, I guess the comments or whatever come in the room. So anybody came in the room, I can't see them. Big ups to you. But anyway, yeah, that's my girl Cheryl from New York. That's my home girl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got friends all over goddamn it, files from the east to the motherfucking west coast. When I goddamn it came to New York, around that time, my birthday, she brought me a big ass motherfucking cake to my hotel. Like, she had some Trinidad dish, it was like big ass pan of chicken. It was only for me, you know what I'm saying? But then a couple of my buddies that came on later on the next day and kind of came through and ate, big ass cake, a pan of rice, pan of this, a pan of that. I'm like, wow, and a gift or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, Yeah. Homegirl Cheryl, she get her money in New York. She get her money for real, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she be kind of sharing some game with me, you know what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Females that kind of like ain't no haters and shit. That kind of like, and introduce you to, some shit avenues as far as getting money and shit. Ain't got no problem with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And man, and she ain't no motherfucking haters, pretty much. It's my girl from the third world. Yeah. Yeah, man. So I'm finna bounce, cause these fuck motherfuckers and lay there and stop my motion, my flow, goddamn, on my video, and I can't even goddamn see goddamn who coming in the motherfucking room or who's saying this and saying that. Last time comment I got from Mindset. Ace Mindset. I guess he's from one of them countries, cause he's saying it's like Dominican writing, Yeah, it's Dominican writing, so. Hey, appreciate y'all though. Y'all wanted to call in. I gave out the number 708-943-3200. But if you want to lay there files and shoot me, goddamn it, files, man, text message or just, kicking and shit, then after shit, I got a private line that I give you. I ain't no type of motherfucker that kind of act like the way I say I'm too big to kind of converse, with a person. Cause man, listen here, man. Anybody tell you, I respond to everybody, everybody. Everybody, like when I see it, bam. I don't care if I wake up at 3 in the morning, I see it, bam. You know what I'm saying? Files, I respond to everybody, man. So, hey, man, appreciate, man. Goddamn it, y'all coming and tuning in, man. Salute, goddamn it, Files for sure. Hey, it is what it is to the next episode, man. So, if anything, y'all want to lay there and goddamn it, share with me, pretty much, man, if I can be any type of assistance, Files, knowledgeable, conversation wise, because listen here, with me, I don't be on here faking and bullshit, right? But you can best believe my dialogue is different from, conversing. This just my way of conversing with some people. This my hood shit, you know what I'm saying? But being real shit, right? But at the same token, as far as man, I'm triple breasted. My intelligence, as far as is very astronomical in volume. As far as me being able to lay there, as far as and climb the social ladder and converse, with the dignitaries or whoever that's elected official or public, what I'm saying, official or whatever the case may be. I'm able to get on that level, you know what I'm saying? Not be faking or trying to pretend, like I'm that, this, that, and other. I am really that, pretty much. But it's just the idea of what you see is what you see on here. But all my videos is not like that if you go way back. But at the same token, when people say, hey, you be saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for those who got them advice don't know what I'm saying. So I had to go to the 50-yard line and bring them up to the 80-yard line. You hear me? So that's my purpose. Other than that, you got other people, that speak other shit like niggas in New York. They be like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or it's just different lingo. But with me, I'm just kind of different. Kind of different. I mean, in real life, seeing me depends. Hey man, I ain't finna let them be on here bashing no woman and tell you about files. I could tell you a lot of stories, jail stories, pimp stories, gangster stories, but I'm gonna give you the original story about me. I ain't gotta write no motherfucking book, you know what I'm saying? Y'all them like it's a motherfucking cookbook, like I got a recipe, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever I tell you, goddamn, it's not gonna work for you. Because it was just some shit that I done got by on in order to goddamn as far as, to get here to where I'm at today. You hear me? So with that being said, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. So big ups to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, time for me to go. You know what I'm saying? Really, dog. Peace out to everybody that came and tuned in. Yeah.